University of Maryland, in an institution, a hospital, they actually are using the APMs outside of the pharmacy so that so that their employees can pick up their prescriptions, and they keep their employees out of the pharmacy. What they want is they want the patients in the pharmacy, right? But if you have all that employee traffic in the pharmacy as well, it just backs things up. So they have two APMs, and they have them outside the pharmacy for the convenience of the employees and also the convenience of the customer. So that's a trend that is starting to occur. And again, that is regulated largely by the state boards of pharmacy. So we have to work with, and we have worked with, the individual state boards in terms of what they will allow and what they won't allow. And quite frankly, each one is different. Some of them will allow 24/7 operation unattended. Some of them will not. Some of them has to be during normal pharmacy hours. It all depends on that particular state board, and we're, as you can imagine, out there lobbying for the technology, because it is something new that people had not conceived of. And we happen to think, by the way, especially with the pseudo-federal model, that the technology is much better than some poor pharmacist looking at a license and writing in a logbook, and that's the end of it, versus having your picture taken and your driver's license scanned and checked against the national database, and then it's we happen to think a much better solution to that problem. But it's going to take a little bit of time to change that thinking.
Is there any way to track the volume of distribution from the bin so you know what is the reorder point?
Yeah. We have reports that are generated, that are built into the machine, and they can run them on an hourly basis if they want to. And one of the things that we actually are working on with our McKesson partner, who is a drug distributor, is just that, in terms of how do we take this to the next step so that we work with automatic reordering. We don't have automatic reordering right now, but as you just pointed out, it's the next logical step for a machine like this when you're able to track everything and track the flow. But I've been told I have time for one more question. Go ahead.
I was just wondering about the other side, the input of the prescription data, patient setup. Do you have a database that's in the machine, or are you using the drugstore's database? Do you have to have their database?
That's another good question. So we do not store that in the machine. Okay, so the machine basically gets a fill command, for lack of a better word, from the pharmacy's workflow package. So when you walk up with your prescription, it's entered into the computer, it's adjudicated with your insurance company, it's stored in their database, and then their package, their host system, knows that we have automation, and then it also knows what medications are in the automation versus not in the automation. So if it's in the robot and in the mini, it's sent automatically, filled, and then they go to the cup.
So does it have anything to do with the setting up the software for the drugstore?
Most of the host systems are getting more and more automation friendly. So it's less of a struggle now than it was even 5 or 6 years ago when I first started working in this business. We used to have to call a lot of these companies and say, hey, we have a robot, we need to talk to you, work out protocols and all of that. But it's come a long way in the past 5 years, and we still do have to write some custom things, but it's not occurring very often anymore. So automation is becoming, at least from the software side of things, is becoming much more commonplace. Okay, well, thank you. I'm out of time. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak to you, and I hope that you all learned something about Parata and about pharmacy and technology.
And there were a couple of other questions. So Dave will be here for a few minutes after we do the next set of door prizes. So feel free to stay if you'd like to have further discussions. And Dave, thanks for coming. We've got you a food you saw gift certificate. So thank you, Dan.
And let me point out one other thing. We actually have a couple of other Parata folks here. David Calderwood, Rob Spaghetti, and Jess Ebert. Jess is the CEO of Parata. Rob is the Executive Vice President of Operations, and David Calderwood is my peer, the VP of Manufacturing. So if you have any questions about us, you can feel free to ask any of the four of us.
All right, so we've got a few gift prizes. Each of you have got a ticket as you came in. So I'm going to go through. We're going to do about 10 of these. Again, these were all donated from local merchants. So again, as you get these, if you have to stop by the stores, you get them in appreciation. The first one is going to be a free chips. Well, the first one we'll do is P.F. Chase. It's a $10 gift card, and there's 2 cards in each of these little boxes, and we've got several of these boxes from P.F. Chase. One is you fill it out, you get a will be 259671. All right, good job. Okay, the next one will be 259682. Okay, and we have another PF chain. Like I said, we've got several of these here. 259666. Okay. And we have 259683. All right. Okay. We had a new addition to the pot, so this wasn't one that was just put back in. Okay, so anybody's wondering there, we have one final PF change, and this will go to 259664. We have 664. Okay. You almost lost that. Okay, we have a Chili's chips and salsa. And we have this to 259699. 699, going once. All right, and try this one again. 259704. Okay. The next one we have is a Starbucks Thanksgiving blend. And Starbucks, the number there is 259679. The final Starbucks that we have here is the anniversary blend. So that number we have is 259677. We now have a bottle of wine, Foxborough Chardonnay from Brandy Wine Cellars. So Brandy Wine Cellars, they have a website, they do free wine tastings, so do give them a try. And please don't drink this before you head home tonight. So the number here is 259685. And the final gift certificate we have here is for Randy's Pizza. It's a one free large any style pizza. And that number is 259663. You have that? So that's it for the everybody for coming out. Again, David's going to spend some time with us afterwards. If you have a few questions or still want to have some more discussion, feel free to stay around. And otherwise, next month we are going to have Tech-Elect as our keynote speaker. So I'll be posting that on the website in the next few days. So thanks again, everyone.